Yes.
Welcome to Two Malls and a Mic, episode 67. We are here on a Monday. 67 episodes. That's the wrong one. Absolutely. Thank you. Hey, I am fucking up, but it's all good. We're going to go ahead and talk about the Champions League semifinals as my Blues, El Chelsea, move past Real Madrid into the final that's going to be played against Manchester City. They also played against Manchester City in the EPL. Chelsea won in that one, so we're going to go ahead and talk about that one. San Diego Loyal, 0-2. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll definitely get to it. We'll talk about it. Not pretty. Other than that, in La Liga, Atletico and Barcelona tie, giving Madrid a window of opportunity and hope. There's still hope in the top three race over in La Liga. Serie A, Juventus may not even qualify for Champions League, may even get expelled from their league in La Serie A. In the French league, Neymar extends his contract. Also, Canelo fight in the press conference after. That was wild. J. Cole is apparently going to go play basketball in Africa. The Jaguars expected to play Tim Tebow as TE1. And congratulations to 1904 being the only soccer club, professional soccer club, to take a victory this week. Congratulations, 1904. Fue de penal, pero hey, win's a win, right?
Shots fired. Man. So, can we start with J. Cole?
Can we?
Yeah,
I guess.
So, he's dropping an album this week. Gotta give
sure.
props to J. Cole. You're not a J. Cole fan?
It was all right.
Wow.
Like no features. I'll give it to him. No features, but like
produces all his shit.
Yeah, like, hey man, you're good. But like it was a little later for me to where like I can appreciate ¿cómo se llama esa madre? The West Coast Drive, whatever. Pinche, where you're sitting on the roof. ¿Cómo se llama esa madre?
Forest Hills Drive.
Yep, sure. Yes. But I can appreciate it. Like I like it. But like as I see they get
KOD, you didn't like KOD?
I didn't sit down and listen to the albums. I'll listen to the songs, but
bro.
like, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
J. Cole's my favorite rapper, guys. He is dropping an album, but he's gonna play basketball in Africa.
So he is apparently. How that's gonna work, I don't know because apparently.
He's played in the celebrity games in the
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I've seen those. He's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
but again, you're playing against celebrities. When there's nobody guarding him and he has a open lane to dunk, this is what happens.
Oh. So you play it?
For the audio listeners, that was not a sack of potatoes being dropped. That pretty much it's J. Cole at the YMCA sports complex. Who's
they asking,
dunking.
bro, are you okay?
See, vato, like, listen to this again.
You keep playing it though, like it's good shit.
You good, bro?
You good, bro?
He just walks away, just like not even like.
Oh, you know that shit hurt.
100%.
Have you eaten shit like that?
When
Have you ever eaten shit like that?
Yeah,
obviously not
like
trying
just
to
like
dunk.
yeah. I mean, yeah, but like.
Did you tear your ACL playing basketball?
No, it was torn playing soccer against myself. Like I injured myself.
Did you tear it twice?
Kind of. Like it was partial tear, meniscus a little bit here.
So
the first
you
one.
fucked something up playing basketball, no?
Yeah, so pretty much it was that same leg, right? Like I should have gone to the doctor, but I was like, nah, I'm good because I'd never, Chiva, gotten injured ever. I'd never had an injury in my years of playing. Never. And then at this point, like I was already like older, and it's like I'm not gonna have a career. It's just like a Sunday league thing, and then pretty much I slid. My cleat got caught in the turf. I went this way. My leg stayed over here. Hey, wait! Like you have to win the ball back, bro. All right, mira, corazón. That's how you get.
Like indoor or?
It was El Toyon, National City.
So not indoor.
Not indoor, but it's alfombra. It's turf.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so that happened,
Those
and
you
then
play no sliding on turf.
and hey, fuck off. So that happened, and then like I was like, all right, I guess I'm not gonna play for a little bit. So I didn't play for like 4 or 5 weeks. So I didn't, and I came back. Something else happened, and then it like messed up again. And then I was like, okay, I guess I won't play on it 3 weeks. And then after 3 weeks, I was playing basketball, something I don't really do, against this like really, I think it was like 19 or 20 at this point, maybe 19, maybe. And I was playing against a very large 16-year-old. He kicked my ass at basketball. I suck at basketball, right?
Oh, yeah.
So like I go up for a layup and he stepped on my leg, and so I went up and my leg stayed down, and so it just. And I had to drive a stick shift from National City to my house here, which is about 7.7 miles.
Wow, 7.7
in a first gear down the freeway. Me valió madre, but that was one of the worst days of my life. But yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Chiva.
You're welcome.
That was fantastic.
I've never gotten hurt either.
Really?
Never.
Okay, it's coming.
Yeah.
But yeah. So okay, let's do a quick hits.
That's our basketball news.
LeBron's hurt. He doesn't like tournament. He's gonna be in the tournament.
Russell Westbrook.
Like Westbrook. 186 triple doubles. Triple double.
Playoffs are coming.
They are. Let's get like all of this not soccer out of the way so we can get into the soccer.
That was a big fight this weekend.
There was a big fight.
Did you watch it?
Canelo like destroyed an orbital bone from a ¿cómo se llama esta? Saunders.
Wait, pinche madrazote.
That fool,
that fool hits hard, bro.
How many rounds do you think you can go up against Canelo?
Not even the first 30 seconds.
If you make it past a minute, you get 1 million exponentially.
Oh no, I can't. I probably can't. Nope. It would just take one punch. Like even if I'm like this, like un golpe ya y me tumba. Like doesn't matter where.
But would you call him out? Like the boy, ¿cómo se llama este güey? I don't even know. Andrade? Sure.
I would not call him out. So in the press conference
after
fight,
he literally broke a dude's face, like
legit broke his eye socket.
Legitimately.
This guy calls him out, asking for a fight. This was Canelo's response in English. You ever hardly hear him speaking English, so it was pretty dope.
So when can we get something going on?
Oh man. Thank you, my man. Thank you.
So este vato comes out of nowhere.
I read like he's 30-0.
30-0.
He's a champion, but like he has a belt, but he doesn't really fight like anyone big.
I'm trying to figure out who he looks like. He looks like somebody that I've seen, like a famous person. I don't know. So he's 30-0, and he calls out Canelo. He has a Canelo something shirt, whatever. Fight me.
Thank you.
What's up, though?
I know that.
When can we make it happen, though? What do you think?
Man, you fight with nobody. Hey, you are a champion, but are you? What?
Wait, you avoided that fight.
Hey, you fight with nobody, man. You won You won the bet with nobody. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Please, get the fuck out of here, man.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Dude, his trainer tells him like, ya, ni lo peles.
Yeah.
But like Canelo's like, nah, gonna let that one go.
Yeah, no, like he's like, yeah, he's finally showing his attitude, his fiery Mexican spirit, and that's what we're getting from Canelo. So I'm okay with it. Canelo's pretty much the only boxing, like current boxer that's relevant in any sense other than maybe Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz valió madre, che gordito, casi le parten la madre. He almost lost against another gordito, last name Arriola. I will always, never mind.
No, I mean, he ends up telling him like, oh man, you just want a payday. And
why not? Why not, right?
Yeah, but I mean, to get your ass kicked by Canelo and make what 20 million? That's what I think Saunders make. Would you not do it?
See, wait, I would be Canelo's punching bag for
$1 million
for fucking.
100,000.
What's the lowest you would take Canelo full body punch for? Like it will
like
probably yeah, anywhere he chooses, but it probably it will do damage.
Yeah, the lowest amount of money I would take.
Mm-hmm.
I think like
100 bolas. Te doy.
No.
$100.
No.
$1,000.
No.
Like irreparable damage.
No,
$5,000.
It had to be at least 100K.
You would turn down $45,000 to have your nose taken off by
You put it
Canelo.
like that.
But like the thing is, like, and it's a story too, because you got your face taken off by Canelo, right? $45,000.
I don't think my insurance would cover that.
I said Tijuana, way.
Those medical bills are gonna be
I
more
said
expensive
Tijuana.
than
Well, Tijuana's right there,
45,000.
bro.
I think it'd have to be at least 100.
Okay, well, okay,
Like
okay.
how much damage is this? Like
I don't know, just irreparable damage, like just like you're
say a
never
broken jaw type thing, or
like you're gonna have to somehow like breathe through like a smoking hole for some reason. Like I don't even know how that happens.
No, I probably wouldn't take any money then.
$10,000, like all medicals,
No.
all medicals is covered. $10,000,
It had to be at least 100.
$20,000, 20,000 bolas, güey. Like right now, boom. You just Canelo bring them in.
No, I don't think so. I'd be a little
30?
bitch about it. I'd be a little bitch about it straight up. Like,
Oh
no,
yeah,
no, no.
100%. Like nobody's questioning that. But of course,
Oh no.
breaking news from the NFL. NFL have landed the next biggest free agent coming over from the New York Mets organization and signing
some churches.
and some churches, not the chicken. Church chicken is dope.
Always taking the chicken.
Man, that's good. I want churches now. Tim Tebow is going to the Jaguars.
Tim motherfucking Tebow.
Como, how, tight end one? Tight end, like, he's... can you name me a tight end on the Jaguars right now?
No.
Exactly. So, yeah, there you go. Tight end one, Tim Tebow is going to break the league.
You know what? The Jaguars should have just picked Kyle Pitts and then just...
and not have Trevor Lawrence. Oh,
Yeah,
see.
stick with Minshew Magic.
And not even mention Magic. You bring in Tim Tebow as a quarterback. Florida State, the Florida, not Florida State. The state of Florida likes him.
Is he gonna be a good tight end?
I don't fucking know. I'm gonna draft him though,
Really?
for the fuck of it. Like I'm gonna draft Tim Tebow.
What's gonna be your fantasy name? Something Tebow related?
It's usually something very offensive, like incredibly offensive. If you ever have me in a, probably get rid of that. From the team too. Jeez, that need to be taken care of.
I so the 2 balls in my fantasy football league. I did that name. You didn't.
Your name was lame. Wakanda Forever. Like what?
Hey, R.I.P. man.
Okay.
Gotta show respect.
Nah.
What do you mean, nah? Damn.
Nel pastel.
Hate on this guy, guys. Hate on
Nel
him.
pastel.
Not a real Marvel fan. Anyways, that was pretty much all we had.
Anywho.
Not related to soccer.
But now that we
Getting
can
out the
talk
way.
soccer,
You haven't won shit.
I always have
You
like
haven't
the
won
little
shit.
songs for like all my teams.
Dude, you're not gonna win the FA Cup. You're not gonna win the FA Cup. You're not gonna win the Champions League.
I mean, you cannot rain on my parade right now. You cannot. It's impossible.
And guess what? Bruno Fernandes was a bet. He's a better midfielder than Frank Lampard. ever
Okay, so you
was.
told me this earlier, and I disagree.
So let me say,
I mean,
Frank
so
Lampard's,
bring up your stats.
Frank
Bring up your
Lampard's
stats.
best season
Bring up your stats
in the Premier League
Bring up your
was
stats.
27 goals and 18 assists. Bruno Fernandes' first full season at Man U, 27 goals, 17 assists with still 5 games left. to
Are we
play.
really doing this before? Okay, so Frank Lampard had
Wait,
to compete with.
wait. Before you bring,
No,
Someone's
the
gonna
listeners
bring-
have no idea. Do not
someone's gonna say, but
do not
Bruno
take my
Fernandes
point
just scores penalties.
before. Okay,
Bruno
that
has
was
9
my point.
penalties. 9 penalties this season. Frank Lampard had 10 in his best year.
So you have to consider the fact that, first of all, one of them is playing in one of the greatest modern football teams of all time. The other one is playing in a de panzazo
A
Europa League
second
team.
place Premier League team. Second place.
Frank
Premier League
Lampard had
team?
to
Are you
share the
kidding me?
midfield with greats like Makelele.
Pogba.
Okay.
Pogba's better than Makelele.
Sure, yeah, sure. Like, great. But Fernandez has to carry so much of this team. Like, you had that team with that Frank Lampard had to share field with greats like Drogba. He's a goal scorer.
Okay.
He's fantastic on there, right?
We have strikers too. We have Rashford.
Don't compare Rashford to Drogba.
Oh, yeah, Rashford's better. I know that.
As okay,
Drogba's-
he could barely.
Rashford's
Like,
never gonna sell out and play in the USL.
he created a team, all right. I gotta give Didier Drogba that, all right.
Fuck Phoenix.
I mean,
Here, San Diego Loyal fans.
Look,
you hear
guys.
That? Tony is a Phoenix lover.
look, guys.
Tony is a Phoenix lover.
I know.
Cancel
I know.
Tony.
Whenever there's a winning team, no, I'm kidding. No, guys,
Tony's hopping
absolutely
on
not.
that bandwagon. No, fuck Phoenix.
Fuck Phoenix, yeah. But not Drogba. So put some respect on that.
I
I will
respect
respect for Bruno Fernandes for what he's doing and carrying. Like Neta, this fool is carrying Manchester United and
Carrying
has
is
been
a strong word.
and has been.
Carrying is a strong
it's a
word.
strong but accurate word. It's a very accurate word.
It's a team effort.
Okay, team effort. All right.
All I'm saying,
Take
individually,
Rashford out of Manchester United. They're nowhere
Bruno
near where they
Fernandes
are.
is more talented than Frank Lampard ever was.
Frank Lampard was more of a center mid where he would track back, go forward. Would he play in a creative role in a 10?
matter.
Yeah, he
Don't
would,
matter.
and he would be
Bruno
amazing
Fernandes
at
has
it.
better passing, better vision, better shot. You name it.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Like, this is what we need to get better on, too. Like, Instagram. Like, we got to put these on Instagram and, like, have the people vote.
Let us
Have
know in the
people
comments
decide.
if you think.
Sure, the comments. But
I'm
like,
going to put it up on Instagram after
do
the
it.
show.
Do it. But if
Yeah,
we really
Bruno-
want to
Bruno
get down
Fernandes.
to it,
The champion.
so, fun. Guess what?
Fun for you.
Fun for me, absolutely. I
And
am
for
having
fans who
a
do stuff together.
ball.
You is for you and me. Ya, so ganó tu Chelsea, güey.
So,
Felicidades,
Chelsea-
ya, felicidades.
I've
El
been
Madrid vale
saying,
madre, el Madrid vale
I've been
madre, ya,
saying
güey.
since Chelsea made it into the groups, out of the group stages, this is gonna be Chelsea's year.
No,
I will bring back the receipts, Shiva.
I will
post
bring
them.
back receipts too.
I will
You
tell
saying,
them.
Oh my god.
This Chelsea squad that Frank Lampard, I don't know what great teams has Bruno Fernandes built, huh? Bitch. So you have a super team that was created by Frank Lampard that Frank Lampard was not able to manage correctly.
Isn't it nice when your owners agree to buy players that the manager wants?
I mean, that's way. Sometimes Abramovich buys players we don't want. It's like, here, figure it out.
Well, I mean, hopefully Ole can sign players that he wants, but we're not talking about
We're not
Man U.
even
We're
talking
talking
about
about
United.
Chelsea.
We're talking about Chelsea right now, Vato. So Chelsea were in a tie when it was 1-1 in the global in aggregate with an away goal. So Chelsea had the upper hand.
Mhm.
I was biting my fingernails. I was just nervous.
I'll tell you something I like about Chelsea,
Mhm.
and it's the Mason Mount story. That boy has been at Chelsea since he was 6 years old.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty dope story.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Something else that impressed me was Pulisic's performance in the second half. He came in as a sub. Wey, jugó bien fregón.
I've never
Jugó
doubted you,
bien
Pulisic.
chingón. Oh, yes, you have.
Pulisic, you're
Yes,
the
you
man.
have.
I'm
Yes, you
100% behind you. Like anything you've ever done is led up to this great moment, and I'm so glad that I've been supporting you throughout this whole endeavor since your time in Dortmund, coming over to Chelsea, getting the 10, well-deserved 10, just being great for America. And
You're so full of shit.
thank you,
Being great
Pulisic.
for America.
Dios Pulisic. I mean,
Dios Pulisic.
thank you.
Wow.
If he somehow wins us a Champions League,
What do you do if he scores a winning goal?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. What am I gonna do if he scores a winning goal? I'm gonna be so conflicted.
Tattoo his face on your body.
Fuck no. Fuck no. The only ink when it comes to sports franchises that it's coming on this body
Padres when they
is
win
the
the World
Padres
Series.
winning the World Series in cuando México gana la Copa del Mundo.
So never for either one of them.
You sack of shit.
Dolió el de los Padres, ¿eh?
That one did hurt. Yeah. No, that one
The
cut.
Mexico one's realistic.
That one cut deep. So I mean, this
If
game.
Mexico wins the World Cup, what are you gonna get? A Mexican flag or what? Or el logo de la selección?
La Copa del Mundo.
Ay, ala. Respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
That's a dope one. That's a dope
Yeah.
one. What if the U.S. wins it? Nah.
Fuck, dude. I will.
The trofeo con una
¿Sabes
carita
qué?
triste.
¿Sabes qué? Like if it's a situation where it's like the U.S. makes it to the World
Okay,
Cup.
it's like when Mexico's out, you don't root for the U.S.
No,
Wow.
absolutely not.
You know what? I
I root
respect that.
against it.
I don't like it either.
I didn't.
My dad does.
I didn't like it in the Confederations Cup leading up to the 2010 Brazil World Cup, South Africa World Cup.
Oh yeah, they got the
that they got to
semifinals.
semifinals and they lost against the
Brazil.
Furia Roja. No, they lost against Brazil.
Yeah.
But like,
Dani Alves free kick golazo.
but like that's when people were talking. Oh, this is the new U.S. And that's honestly when I started getting worried. I'm not gonna lie. Like a la
2010,
madre, like
11 years ago.
this team is really legit. Like the U.S. is starting to catch on to soccer, and here we are, 2 World Cups later. They didn't make it. Well, it's gonna be 2 World Cups.
Well, they did save us 1 World Cup after, but
Who cares about that?
no, you know what saved us? Jimenez Chilenas.
Absolutely. But back to the Champions League. So this game was a pretty lopsided game as far as possession. Real Madrid controlled most of the ball, but again,
703 passes from Madrid.
yeah,
Holy shit!
68% possession.
That's a lot of passes.
32%. Yet, if you look,
Wow.
and the pass accuracy wasn't bad. Like it's pretty much 90% of the pass accuracy of 700 and something passes. Like
But
you know.
still, what's the point of
But-
passing
but
like
still,
that if you don't score?
if and that got him, and that netted him 7 shots. But let
Oh,
me tell you right
this
now.
kind of tells me something.
What does it tell you, Chiva?
Maybe playing from the back isn't the best idea.
Well, we'll see about playing in the back a little bit later in the show, Chiva. Thanks for that.
334 passes from Chelsea and they got 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely. That
That's all you need.
counterattack.
That's all you
Look,
need.
El Vato, Kante, bro. Like, he is a monster. Like,
Yes.
when he is healthy, when he is, like, he's just, I don't know. Like, es una madrecita.
Chiquito
he's-
pero picoso.
He's everywhere. Is a big game player. Has been stepping up. You
He's
know.
in every game, no matter who it is. Player. Like,
Yep.
this guy gives it 200% every game, bro. Like, there's no denying Kante's probably one of the greatest center mids France has ever produced.
Neta, güey. And he came out of almost nowhere. I mean, he's a big reason why Leicester won the Premier League.
Oh, he's one of the reasons.
But definitely they had Havertz in there playing with Timo Werner and Azpilicueta pretty much playing up. Like, it was a wild ass formation. Whatever Tuchel's doing, it's working. And Tuchel has made it to back-to-back Champions League finals. Chelsea has also never lost. Hasn't. Chelsea is the team that beat Real Madrid most
Champions League?
in Champions League. No, sí, güey, en la Liga, güey.
In the Super League? Yeah, I mean, dude, Madrid no tenía
And
nada.
they
no
threw
tenía
they
nada.
threw Benzema out there. I mean, a Hazard out there. Like, what are you doing? Like, Zidane like just stuck to his guns and said, "Screw it."
Dude,
like, I'm gonna go down swinging. Ramos, who I thought was like dead for the season, like,
Let me just tell you. I've said this before many times. Zidane is not an elite manager like Guardiola, like Klopp, like Tuchel, maybe right
look,
now.
I'll give you
Zidane
that.
is not up there. They're gonna give me the same bullshit excuse. Oh, 3 Champions League in a fucking row. Dude, con ese pinche equipazo
He didn't
que
build
no lo
that team.
hizo,
He didn't build
I
that
want
team.
to see him build a fucking team, bro. Like, straight up.
Do you know what his version of it is? Vinicius. Okay.
Vinicius, I'll give you Mandy. That's a great signing.
Militao.
But since when is changing formations on a semifinal, second leg, when you're tied 1-1, changing formations to a formation that your team never, ever plays in,
Yeah.
ever worked? A 3 center back line.
With somebody
that has
coming
never
back from
worked for
injury.
Madrid. Zidane pisses me off, bro. Props, you tried something new. It failed.
Not the time. though.
Adapt, and
Like-
learn from it.
Definitely not the time. Did you see Thiago Silva's wife talking shit to Timo Werner?
I did not. Why?
Because he sucked and he because he had been sucking pretty much.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, hey, wait, like ponte las pilas, güey. And then when Timo Werner scored, she changed her tone a little bit.
Werner, very good. That's what I'm talking about. You know, do the goal. Woo! You are the
You're the best.
Love you. We need the goal. We need win this match.
This is what she said.
I don't know why my attackant don't do the goal.
That's what she was saying. Like the attacking team were like, I don't know why he doesn't do the goal. Like,
Yep.
that's what he's there for. He needs to do
Yeah,
the goal.
Yeah, he needs to do the goal, and he's been sucking at doing the goal. But I mean, he's kind of changing it.
Don't do the goal.
I love that thing. Don't do the goal.
Hey, how's Corey Herzog been doing in the season?
I don't know why my attackant don't do the goal.
That's
Yikes.
accurate as fuck.
Oh,
And we'll get into that later. But we're talking Champions League.
me. I just couldn't help just throwing that in there. It was,
No, that's a good one. I love it.
It was a little too
I love it.
perfect.
I hope Corey watches this. Corey, someone send this.
I'm
to him.
sorry. Like,
Hey, I mean, if you
like,
don't perform well,
I'm
gonna talk
thinking
shit.
like I'm thinking ahead about this. Like I'm happy Champions League, but like that's something I just don't want to talk about because
Yeah, no, I feel it.
it is painful.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Champions League, they are going to face Manchester City, who made it and knocked out PSG after PSG just lost their mind and just started handing everybody red cards.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah.
it's City's year, bro. I'm sorry. It's
So you
City's
really
year.
think it's going to be City's year?
I'm willing to bet.
No, I will not let yourself do that to you and say you're going to bet for City, like as a Manchester United fan. I will not allow you to do that. That like you would lose all respect from
You
me.
look good in baby blue.
I actually have a Frank Lampard baby blue.
Man City jersey.
Man City.
You have to wear it on the show.
No, what? No.
If City wins, you wear it on the show.
Sure, it's really tight. So yes, that's gonna be fun.
I'll wear that Chelsea jersey again. Yes.
Ya te gustó, güey. Ya te
Ah,
gustó, güey.
no, no,
Hey,
no.
you're gonna look good in it. You're gonna look good in
I'll
that
wear
last
it.
one.
Bet.
I guess, yeah. So either I wear my shirt or you wear my shirt.
Yeah, but it's a City jersey. It is a City jersey. man.
Ah, man, I want you to wear it though.
What?
If like just the Man City one, the Lampard Man City, that would be so great.
Why would I wear that one?
Because
No.
you're a Manchester United trader right now. Like
No,
they don't
I
like you
just
right
want,
now.
I just want to see.
You just want to see City
Nobody
win.
likes me. Nobody likes
You
me.
want to
ever.
see City win? Don't you want to see your? Oh,
No, I think
you're gonna
City's
join
gonna win.
Afmir and
I
company.
I
Man
think
City fan?
City. I think City's gonna win. I don't want. If they could end in the draw, like, so be it.
If Bane just can just walk in like
Let
he
me
did
let me just point this out.
in the movie and just
City should have been disqualified this Champions League, and Chelsea should be disqualified for joining the Super League.
hey, but they're not, okay? Because could you imagine? Well, okay, we suspend it. What do you do now? What do you do now? There's no team that didn't join it in PSG. That was really their only chance. Just culeros.
Yeah.
Like had they oh man, I kind of wanted to see that. So yeah, so Tuchel again, very good manager. I still like again. I don't know if this is Lampard's team, right? So I don't know if he's a good manager. He hasn't won. He also hasn't lost against Guardiola. That's interesting to highlight.
But yeah, the final is on May 29th at noon.
Saturday.
That's gonna be a fun Saturday for us because we got Champions League at noon.
Y San
Then
Diego
we got
Loyal.
San Diego Loyal on their home opener.
Jordan and I, Jordan Caruth, I'm gonna probably get into contact with him. I want to and just like get absolutely hammered for that day. Just let us be alone. If we win, we win.
I'll drive you to the game and back. If
I
they
might get in
if they
trouble.
let me in.
Oh, you're gonna let me? Yay, thank you. So yeah, Champions League, May 29th. We'll talk about it more as the day and the game approaches.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Literally in 3 weeks. 2 weeks?
you're in 3 weeks.
Wow.
Rude. Take that. Roast. But yeah. So also in news for soccer.
So we're going from Champions League to USL.
No, we're not. We're gonna. I just was queuing up that for later.
Okay. I was about to say
La Liga
damn.
way.
Wow, La Liga is interesting as
So,
fuck right now.
Yeah, so there were the top 3 positions were in contention up until this last week. I mean, they still are in contention.
So this is what happened. Atletico played Barca on Saturday at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I somehow just knew they were gonna tie. They tied 0-0.
Where is it? There it is.
Just, I mean, Suarez back against Barca. Again, I think Barca dominated. I missed the game. It was really early in the morning. I did not wake up at that time. But this doesn't help anyone.
If anything, it helps Real Madrid.
It helps Real Madrid. So, whatever. They tied. Madrid has a chance on Sunday against Sevilla, who's a fourth place team and it's also not far behind first place. And I somehow I was like, dude, I think Madrid might lose against Sevilla because Madrid sucks right now.
Yeah, no, but like
You see them play and it looks messy. It doesn't look like Real Madrid. And they were down 1-0. Then they tied it up. Then they were down 2-1 with a penalty. Controversial handball on Varane. I think it was a penalty. And then, man, I hate it because I FaceTime my friend. He's a Madrid fan. I'm like, dude, you guys fucking suck. This and that. Like, there goes the title.
You're a fucking jinx, bro. Why do you do these things?
And I hang up.
Why are you?
89.
Why
Cruz
are
shoots the ball outside the box. Hazard deflects it. Goes in. I call him back. Like, I can't fucking believe it. Like, why am I such a jinx, Tony? I can't. Like, why do you do?
No, I
are you
need the
looking
clip
for?
from The Office. The Office.
Oh, man.
Clickety click, clickety click, clickety click.
Why are you?
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting,
Yeah, that's you. Why are you the way that you are?
I'm Toby.
You fucking jinx.
I'm Toby.
I respect Toby because Toby's HR and I love HR. I am a
Yes, you do. Yes, you
I
fucking
am a
do.
proponent of the human resources department. If you're listening
got
to
them on
this,
speed dial,
you
bro.
guys have the right as a worker to know what you're supposed to be in trouble and supposed to be doing for. And most of the time, HR will look out for the company themselves, but at the same time, they want to make sure that the company is protected by the employer not doing things that they're not supposed to be doing, even though they are. We all know they are.
The fuck is this? A
It's
TED
fine.
Talk? This is a
It's
sports
fine.
podcast.
But just go ahead and feel free and comfortable, and nothing should come out. If something does come about, there is retaliation laws in the state of California and the United States, then you can pursue into a lawsuit for later.
I got your game plan now.
There you go. Yeah, review it, guys. Like, it's on YouTube forever. Like, it's this free information. Like, human resources is your friend.
But yeah, man, Real Madrid ended up tying 2-2, which still doesn't help them. They're 2 points behind first place. Atletico has a pretty easy schedule left. Madrid still has to play some tougher teams, and I think Barca still has also like another tough matchup. So I think Atletico's gonna take the title.
I hope
What
they
you
do.
think?
I hope they do. It's a
Yeah.
change of pace. They've been there. They've been close to winning it. I don't think they've won it with Simeone, right?
They won it once.
They won it once.
Yeah.
Only once. Yes. The Champions League is what they didn't win. You're right.
Yeah, they lost.
Um,
They lost that one.
yeah, they're not going to win that anytime soon. I don't think so. Porque pues el Chelsea's here to stay, guys. Chelsea is here to stay for the next couple of years, and
I always thought Chelsea was like the Atletico of the Premier League.
that makes no what.
Los dos valen verga.
No. All right. So I mean, let's give a break to England. Now we're going back to England. So Premier League.
Wow.
You're Manchester City, Chiva.
No.
Tu
Stop,
Manchester.
Stop BSing like that. We had a Champions League final preview this weekend.
Yes, we did.
It was a pretty entertaining game. You guys kept City from being champions.
Us, Chelsea. Oh, by the way, fuck. This is what I need to talk about.
What? Hazard?
Yeah.
What is that?
That he got in trouble.
Oh, because he was
congratulating all the Chelsea players.
That's fucked up.
That he got in trouble?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what Eden Hazard should do? He should reach out to his human resources department and say that this is probably targeting or just inciting, even a constructive termination, which is a term when you yourself are just done and quit because of things that are done to you. And Madrid is not happy with Hazard.
Fuck up, dude. Do you think he's gonna root for Chelsea in the final?
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Is he gonna root for
You know what?
City?
If I'm Madrid, I sell Hazard, and
We'll take
This
him.
is you wrote it there. Hazard's decline is starting.
Yeah, it really is.
Hazard's decline
¿Sabes
is
qué, güey?
starting. You know,
Because they got
China.
1904.
China.
1904.
Wow.
1904 FC has a. You can play alongside Ozzy Ramos.
You
can
don't
play
need more
against
money.
Mo.
You don't need more
You don't
money.
need no more money.
Like,
you come play in
San Diego is such a
Diego.
nice place to live. Hazard.
Sí, vato.
Someone send this to Hazard. Hazard's
We'll
agents.
send it, bro. Like you'll get it.
Yeah,
we
man.
have
We're
have
gonna clip
values.
this, send it to Hazard.
We actually have a line to Coach Alex Gontran from.
We're gonna clip this, send it to Coach Alex,
Coach Alex.
send it to Hazard.
Coach Alex.
Because I mean, San Diego deserves a winning team.
Yikes! Oh, shit. We're upset.
Yeah, we're
Sorry,
fucking pissed.
we're that. Yeah, not because 1904 is doing good. Good job,
1904,
guys.
we love that.
Fantastic.
We love 1904.
Fantastic.
Keep it up, guys.
We love everything in San Diego, but anyway, Premier League. The race, Man City didn't win because of us, so you're welcome. See more reason to root for Chelsea because we did that
So
favor
Man
to
U
you.
plays Leicester City tomorrow.
Leicester. I love the way you say that.
Leicester,
No. I
Leicester.
genuinely like the way you say that.
Leicester.
Yes, they play Leicester City.
So go back to the table.
Back to the table I go.
We're gonna go to 73 points, 7 points behind City with 3 games left.
It's not
Who
gonna
does City
happen.
play? Can you check who City plays?
So it's not gonna happen, Chiba. So we have Manchester
we
City who just
we
lost.
just need Newcastle,
Newcastle.
Brighton, and Everton.
Newcastle, who actually just beat up 4-2 against Leicester City. So Leicester City is not, who's been a
That's a tough-
fourth
it's a good
place team, right?
Chelsea passed them now.
So yeah, we're in third place now. Oh, sa Ovi. Oh, sa Ovi.
Look, a game behind, and we still ahead of points.
So we have Man City who plays Newcastle. All right, so we did our job, right? Chelsea.
I
Then they
think
play
Newcastle's
Brighton.
gonna somehow beat City.
I think
Brighton is
Brighton's they're gonna roll over them. Everton. If Everton
he's
can
gonna-
do it. Everton started the season so well with James Rodriguez, with everybody coming in. We're in
If
first
somehow
place
it
for
comes
a
down to the
while.
last game,
Because who
to
do you
win
guys
the-
have? So I mean, if they win one, it's over, right?
Yes.
See, yeah,
Yeah.
it's over. So like,
or if Man U lose.
man, I hope they win it by you losing. Who do they play? Who does Manchester United play? Manchester United plays. Yikes! El Liverpool, El Leicester,
Liverpool.
Fulham, Wolves. You guys have 4
Leicester.
games.
Leicester's gonna give us trouble, but I think we're gonna win.
Liverpool?
Vamos a ganar 4-1.
Okay.
Fulham, otro 8-0.
Uh-huh.
Wolves, vamos a perder.
Isn't this the stretch of like time that Ole was crying about? Right.
Yeah.
So tomorrow they play, which is the 10th. They play Liverpool May 13th, and then Ole
That's
was like
Thursday.
this Thursday. Yeah. So
That's crazy, dude.
That's insane.
Two games in a weekend. In a week.
that's what happens when you piss off your fans and they have to postpone a game. That's
Like,
on
the
them.
next 3 games are home games. At least they're not traveling, right?
Okay. I guess you're gonna lose the Champions League. Oh.
I'm not gonna lose the
Hold
Europa
on,
League.
I need to find this. Hold on,
We're not gonna lose the Europa.
hold on.
Is there one?
The Europa League anthem. The fuck is this? This is the Europa League official anthem 2020-2021.
You hear that, Liverpool fans? That's what you guys are gonna be hearing next season.
Ooh.
Hey, but
Wow.
we're gonna win the trophy at
That
least.
absolutely
At least we're gonna win the
sucks.
trophy.
So are
Like,
we?
We're not gonna lose against Villarreal. You guys are not gonna
So
win
are we?
anything.
Hey, it's gonna be a fantastic game.
Leicester's gonna beat you guys in the FA
Foden
Cup final.
versus Mount. You have Mendy versus.
I saw a
Ederson.
lineup of England's national team,
Mm-hmm.
and they had like Foden, Mount, and like
Sancho.
they didn't even have Rashford up starting.
Yeah, again,
Like
there's
what?
yeah. You have Harry Kane.
No.
Are you
As
gonna
a
play him on the
winger,
left?
as a
Left
winger.
winger? Who do they play as left winger?
They put
Sterling?
Mount as a left winger and Foden as the right winger.
Hey,
I'm
there
like,
you
dude, you're not including Rashford,
go. Sterling,
They had Kane on
Sancho.
top. You're not including Sancho.
That's a pretty dangerous formation.
Foden can play
though.
center mid.
Yeah, he can.
Like I don't know what that.
You know who else played center mid? Frank Lampard, the greatest midfielder in Premier League history.
I'm not in Premier. Oh my goodness.
Frank Lampard, best midfielder in Premier League history.
Gerrard was there. Paul Scholes. Carrick.
How many? Let me stop you with Gerrard. Premier League history. How many Premier League titles did Gerrard win?
That's true.
So
He's a better coach. He's a better coach than Lampard, though.
I'll give you that. I will definitely 100% give you that. He's better.
Undefeated Rangers.
Yeah, but again, if you're playing in like with con canicas over in Ireland or Scotland with that type of budget, no, Frank Lampard's driving Maseratis around, Alfa Romeos, Ferraris. As in, he is dealing with more money and bigger clubs and a bigger budget, and he is able to build a better team.
He wasn't ready for it.
Okay, but he knows how to build a better team.
Yeah, when you get handed 300 million euros or pounds to spend,
is it not? Did it? Is it
I'd
not
be
working?
able to buy the same team as Lampard.
Nah, way. You would buy back Maguire or something like you would bring in like
my
you
God,
but,
clearly
cabecita Liga MX
I'll send you a
vato.
picture of my career mode, bro. Because
Who do you get in your career mode on FIFA? Like who is your go-to like one that you always get? Whoa, somewhere around there.
it used to be Tielemans
Tielemans, okay.
because he grows to be 90 something rated.
What a wild answer.
Every team that I get, I usually get Tielemans.
What do you mean every team you get?
Or whenever I do a career mode.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd do like. We are in a garage, guys. We have puppies have invaded.
Oh no, the puppies.
The puppies. But yeah, so that's pretty much what the happening ons in.
Oh no, so is
Premier
Brendan,
League.
do you think Brendan Rodgers is an elite coach? Look what he's doing with Leicester City.
I mean, yeah.
FA Cup final, trying to get a Champions League spot.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give him that. But see, it can be not necessarily a fluke because this team has been consistent. Leicester has been consistent. Once you get that money, once you get that big splash of money, you're able to do what you can. It still has that Bielsa DNA. So I like what he's doing. Elite coach, maybe not. I mean, but then again,
Guardiola's elite.
No,
Club is elite. Guardiola's not elite.
Yes, but I'm just gonna put somebody there. You're gonna be like, what? No, I don't believe you.
Who? Mourinho's elite.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay,
Mourinho's elite.
making
Yeah,
sure.
no
Okay,
question
cool.
about it.
Hey.
Yeah, no question.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Jose Mourinho, the
I
special
think
one.
Ancelotti's elite.
Ancelotti's elite. He's an elite tournament manager.
I'm not gonna say Ole is elite. Like, nope.
Hey, wait.
I'm not gonna say that.
I love this Chiva.
I'm not gonna say that.
This is gonna like the clip. I already envisioned it. The clip is gonna be
2
you
seasons,
saying,
2
"Oh,
seasons.
Man City's gonna win." And the clip is
Okay.
gonna be you saying that and just like, and then like shame brought upon like the Manchester Red. Oh,
No,
this is
he's
fantastic.
having a great season with Man U, but you need time to become elite. You can't just become elite. Zidane's not elite.
But he is in FIFA. Yeah, he's not elite.
No, Zidane's
Again,
not.
Zidane still. I wanted Zidane instead of Vale, so he can build his own team with Manchester United. And
I don't want him in Man U. No, thank
I mean,
you.
not now.
I'll
not
keep
now.
Ole. I'll keep Ole over.
Oh, damn.
Straight up.
So then moving a little bit into Serie A. So Juventus is not in a Champions League spot right
Juventus
now.
is a disaster right
Juventus is sucking.
now. 5th place in the league. Will we see Cristiano Ronaldo play in the Europa League?
I would be so down for that. Just for the fact that
I mean,
he
it's
would
a
win.
trophy he's never won.
He's
before.
never won it, but something he would have over Messi. I mean, so Inter Milan obviously won the Scudetto. Congratulations.
Did you see they did a guard of honor
Yeah,
to Inter? That's
Yeah.
pretty dope.
it's always dope, bro.
That's a Premier League tradition.
Yeah.
No one else does it.
Yeah,
But
but because
Juventus-
Inter is rooted with English roots.
Yeah, so I saw a picture. It said, "Leaving Manchester United makes you look younger" or something like that. And it was all the players from Inter that were
vato.
Man U.
It's just
Ashley
crazy.
Young, Lukaku, Alexis Sanchez, Darmian.
Literally, Conte took a copy paste Premier League, like
And,
again, Ultimate Team. When you build the team, you're
You know
like,
what
oh,
they say,
copy,
man. You
paste.
know what they say.
What do they say?
One
Chiva?
man's treasure is another. Oh no, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
They definitely say that.
They do say that.
They do say that. I'm agreeing with you.
And so
Everybody
Manch's
says
trash was Inter's treasure.
You're doubling down on it. So Juventus is in 5th in a Europa League position. Something that's not really familiar for the back-to-back Serie A winners.
I think they've won every year
9.
since they came back up like from relegating because they got
People don't remember that. People do not remember. That's what the whole thing
they
about
got caught cheating.
Juventus like being expelled from the Serie A because of they're still apparently going gung ho with Barcelona and Real Madrid with the Super League. So sure, Serie A was like, if you do not remove yourself, we'll remove you from the Serie A. Juventus not foreign to not being in the Serie A. So they've been in that position before for other reasons. But that's gonna be interesting. Trezeguet, Del Piero, Paul.
They all stayed.
They all
with the team,
stayed.
though. They
El
all stayed.
Buffon, Nedved, like it was one of the greatest stories. Not necessarily because they cheated, but because they came back and they did it like the right way.
And
it's
then
like
they won every year after that.
Yeah,
Back to back.
that's what you gotta do. Just crush.
You know who else wins back to back?
Who?
Coleman from Bayern Munich.
Oh yeah,
That guy has won every league for every team that he's played on
Kingsley
for
Coleman.
his whole professional career. He's only 24.
Yeah.
He's won 2 French League ones. One Serie A.
With Juventus.
And then like 4 Bundesligas.
Yeah, that's an impressive record. That's impressive. And no, he didn't play in the World Cup. Did he? Was he on that squad? I think he was because Martial wasn't.
Yeah, I think Coleman was. He has a World Cup.
Let me see. World Cup France 2018.
Yes. Next year's the World Cup, dude.
Oh my God! Next year's the World Cup.
Oh,
There's no Confederations Cup this year.
no.
But there is Euros.
There's
There
Euros.
is
There's
Euros.
Copa America,
The Olympics, I guess.
Olympic, Copa Oro.
So let's see. As I'm still screen sharing that FIFA 20. Screw it. Let's find out together, guys. Kingsley Coman. Wow, Nabil Fekir is a world. Okay, good. No, he was not.
Giroud started on the final.
No, he was not.
Those are the subs. Those are the substitutions. That's not the bench.
Pues dónde está el squad? El squad.
But French World Cup, France team. Come on, bro.
Look.
Yeah, but that's the starting lineup, and those are the 3 subs they made.
Oh. Where would it be?
If you look it up, maybe.
Thank you, boy. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Put France 2018 squad.
Hey, wait. Time out.
But yeah, yep.
Wow.
Tigres
have a World Cup winner in their
Yes,
squad.
Yes, it's fucking crazy.
Wow. Florian Thauvin.
That guy always gets called up. Oh my God! So why are you looking for that? Tigres, the mighty Tigres, who are departed ways with legendary coach Tuca Ferretti, have just recently signed a bomb player from France. Thauvin. This guy's a winger. He's a beast. He's good. He's played for Marseille. Always killing it. Always gets called up. Always in the team of the year for the League One. No, yeah, League One, right?
Yeah.
And like straight up, like I can't believe he's gonna play in Mexico. He's just gonna destroy everyone.
He really is.
Him and Guignac, like they're just gonna destroy everyone.
Oh man.
So Coleman probably wasn't in the team.
He probably wasn't in the team. So there you go.
You know
That's
what?
still fine.
He's
It's still
probably
impressive
injured.
record.
That's the thing with Coleman. He's always injured.
Yeah, siempre, along with Martial. So we have, just real quick, going over into France, since you mentioned it, in the Ligue 1. Lille is still in first place with 79 points, 76 points.
There's
PSG
2 games
in
left.
second. 2 games left. Lille has to face Saint-Étienne, former club for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, fun fact. And then Angers.
I think Leo's gonna take it.
So hopefully Lille takes it.
Fracaso de PSG.
Oh man, pobrecito Hazard, bro. That's where Hazard came from. Everybody's being successful at his former teams.
Fracaso de PSG. No ganó la Liga.
Then, huh?
They didn't win Champions League.
Yeah.
They didn't win the French.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shitty season for them. Pochettino out. Poche out.
He came in
He came in
halfway,
very
though.
late. Yeah, no, he came in very late. Mid-pandemic, you can't really make those changes.
I mean, to be fair, they were like in third or fourth place when Pochettino, I think, arrived. So,
Mm-hmm.
if anything, they did improve. They did improve a lot their play style.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, is Neymar signed an extension to 2025?
Well, PSG can still win the French Cup in the semifinal where they're going to face against Montpellier.
But still, the French Cup, really?
Yeah, it's not to their standards, but at this point, that's something that they have to win because that's more in their hands.
I guess so.
PSG still in the Uber Eats League One.
Uber Eats.
Is still has to play against Hong.
Will Mbappe stay?
Yes, I think because
Wow.
Neymar is staying.
I think he's gonna leave.
I hope he leaves, but I could see him staying just to win it for them.
But I don't,
Like a
I hope he
2-year
doesn't go to
contract.
Madrid. I hope he stays.
I hope he stays. He's gonna go to
okay.
Madrid though. Like if anywhere, he's gonna go to
Mbappe
Madrid.
has like everything he wants at PSG. He's home. He's playing in the country that he represents. He's getting mad money, and they're going far in Champions League. It's not like they're not.
Yeah,
not
they're
like
there.
They have a chance.
They're there. They should sign Haaland.
No.
Oh, okay.
Does he want to improve his game? Does he want to win something on his own? That's a different story.
So you have also a team, not just Reims. PSG plays Brest, so look out for that game. PSG versus Brest.
Yeah, Brest. And I
Brest.
mean, I guess that's all we have for soccer, guys. Bye. All right, we have to talk about it. So we left Loyal to the end this time.
So we went over to Second Chance Brewery over in Hasta la Madre. So we actually went to Second Chance beer lounge in
The one
North
by
Park.
Hillcrest, on
And
North
we
Park.
walked in, we're like, there's nobody here. And so we walked back into the car. We had really good parking. So we went up, we got there, met up with a couple of people, saw the locals, saw, the importance. Like, not necessarily, you're not, everybody in the locals is important. But we saw brass, the Drews, the Jerrys, the Toms.
leadership team.
The leadership. Yeah, there you go. We also saw Chavos. So we sat with the Chavos. Chavos brought the drums. Jerry had his drum. So it was a noisy event. That poor lady working it was just overwhelmed with
I mentioned to
energy.
you, this like couple came in, like a guy in the suit, the lady in the suit. They came in probably after work.
Yeah.
Probably lawyers.
Yeah, right.
Came in, let's have a drink. Came in, saw all the people, saw the drums,
It's not for
turned around
everybody.
and left.
It's not for everybody.
We lost paying customers.
Paying customers left, but there were a lot of paying customers with the loyal, with the locals.
Worst thing about it,
and
Second
Chavos.
Chance, not hating. You want to sync your
Y'all
TVs.
need yes, please.
Sync
I'll just
your
turn one on.
TVs.
We were only able to stay for the first half, but
So there was a TV here, another TV here, and another TV back here. This one was live. This one was behind by like 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Then this one behind by like 20 something seconds. And then the commentary was on this one, in the back one. I'm just saying.
so I think we'll just kind of react to these right now.
Yeah.
Want to do a real reactions to the highlights or lowlights. San Diego Loyal versus RGV.
Championship soccer just underway. I'm Mark May along with
It already started with like these commentators, bro.
Yeah. So a lot of people hate on the commentators because they don't get the names right. I get it. You work for ESPN. You have to do your research on how to pronounce names.
Wait, we
Be a
you
professional.
and
I get it. It's a USO. Be professional.
we
guys.
get pronunciation guides, like literal
Be
pronunciation guides.
professional, ESPN.
Just an example. Just an example from what I heard throughout the game. They called number 11 on San Diego Loyal, mobane, and moshabaye. We had somebody call Capitan Ciso, zizzao. That what happened. And E3 Elijah Martin had a pretty decent game. Martiin.
Wow.
Martin.
Martin.
Oh.
It's that fat on the fear.
Copyright.
Yeah. It's a good one.
But all right.
Shout out to Fluffy.
Shout out to Fluffy. That was actually my high school nickname. I actually had it before that special came out.
Ryan
You're
Smith,
telling me
I had it before. You can ask
you
anybody.
had it before Gabriel Iglesias,
Yeah.
aka Fluffy.
Yeah, it was my freshman year. We were doing an improv
I mean,
class
dude,
in
every
drama
fat
with
guy
Mr.
names Fluffy.
in Mr. Castle's class, and the premise was that I was a homeless pet of some. I was literally a homeless.
All right, let's watch this fucking
The
highlights.
Toros in white and blue, the home team, and San Diego Loyal.
San
in
Diego
their visiting
Loyal.
Orange kits. Here is we're just underway in this second USL soccer game for both teams.
This guy sounds like a Simpsons
Twist
character.
out there. Here's
He
Sorto
really does.
for the Toros. Moving into the box, has one man in front of him.
Good
Gets
save.
a shot.
Good
and it's a
save.
kick
Good save. Trey Muse.
Best
is-
thing about the team right now is Trey Muse.
Yeah, definitely. Trey Muse is the one that's holding this team together in the back. We will comment that they did better.
Overall, they played better,
Right.
but did they look like they played better because it was Rio Grande?
Yeah, RGV, Rio Grande
RGV.
Valley, the Toros.
And are they not on the same level as Phoenix is?
So again, very rudimentary, very non-accurate analysis. So does this mean that if Rio Grande plays against Phoenix, that Phoenix is only gonna win 3-1 because they scored a goal? Yeah, that's not how it works. So yeah, I mean that's important to kind of see. Let's look at well, I want to talk about that too. The lineup, a little bit, right? Because the lineup was a little bit different than we were a little confused even from last time.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like you mentioned to me a lot that it's Nate Miller, kind of like the man in charge, that the man that
Yes,
that like is there. And,
he's the tactics guy,
The
right?
tactics
Like
guy.
he's the guy that X's and O's. He's the one that's vocal. Not saying that Landon isn't, but if I was to put like, hey, he's being vocal, who's being the most outspoken, I'd say, hey, it's Nate, and it's a lot
and
of
if that's the case,
brains
that
of it.
Landon needs to be a bigger presence.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying that he necessarily isn't, because again, he does, but that is true. Like there is a lot of in-game and in-game things that happen and adjustments that come from Nate. They work together. They like, but there needs to be a little bit more attention to that, and maybe this is an example of exactly what's been happening. They fell in the first game 4-1, and they realized, hey, we need to do something different, and both came together. Again, Landon did come out and say, hey, it's on me. It's on everybody. It's on everybody.
It is.
It's not just
Don't
on
just
one
take the
person.
blame.
Don't just take the blame for just the sake of taking the blame. So the starting lineup again was Trey Muse in goal, with Jack Metcalf, Josh Yarrow making his second appearance, even though he joined the team late. Sal Zizzo, Capitan Zizzo, first game of the season. Thomas Van Kenzeli in the defense. So
Stoneman's hurt.
already there, Stoneman is hurt, but already there you have four defenders where you had three last time, right? So little thing.
Sizzle he's told us before, I used to play the wing all the time.
Yeah.
Like I was fast as fuck.
Yeah.
He knows how to play on the sideline. He can play left back position pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Metcalf on the right, two center backs. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, it works out. And again, the defense did end up stepping it up this game. They didn't allow a goal for most of the game. And then in the midfield, you have Colin Martin, Charlie Adams, Guido, who's starting.
So you had two kind of like solid center mids. I think it was Martin and Adams.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had Jack Blake more on the right side, kind of.
Yeah, like a right winger, like a
Guido,
wing back.
Guido's the 10 position.
Mm-hmm.
Martin was playing a little higher up.
Yeah.
Elijah Martin, which he normally doesn't do.
Mm-hmm.
He had a great game though.
Elijah did have a good game. Unfortunately, didn't connect with the net.
And our Spain striker Corey Herzog.
Hey, este vato. Look, Corey. Vamos, güey. Like we have to step it up in the second half. There was a couple of chances, and we'll talk about it a little bit right now.
So we keep hearing chemistry is great. Chemistry is great.
Mm-hmm.
the chemistry on the field doesn't.
It's
seem
not
like
translating
Yeah.
great.
that.
Again,
One thing's to get along and be friends with everyone. Everyone gets along great. But if we're not, si no se están hallando en la cancha, like it's not gonna work out.
okay,
No one coming out to challenge.
and we have
Good job here by Sorto of kind of weaving back and forth.
Again,
against
Trey
right over
Muse
here.
was.
Trey Muse saving our ass.
Yeah,
This is Pimentel.
I have a feeling next
No one
week
coming out to
Austin's gonna
challenge
start.
him. They'll step up.
No
They'll
one's
give
gonna
it a
challenge
go.
him. This
Oh,
dude
my
has
goodness,
wow, static.
That
Guys,
goes.
fix your mics.
If we had Jake Fenton, that would really go.
Oh shit. Maybe. But again, this guy takes a wild ass shot from far as hell. But nobody's pressuring him. There should be at least one person, maybe if that's Guido, maybe just putting the pressure from the back, so nobody's stepping up. Jack Blake is having to come over from his right position all the way over into the midfield where Charlie or Martin should be stepping up. There's 3 people there. If
I
you
just
need
say this: Charlie Adams had a bad game.
because he had a bad game.
Like a really
Yeah,
bad game.
it was yeah, and it's two bad games. Obviously, there's only been 2 games, but I think back to that goal where they tried to give him the ball, he asked for it rebounded, he couldn't control it, they lost it, and then Phoenix went in to score. I think that was the 4th goal. But again, this is an issue. Like, somebody needs to be pressing at all times. Like, there needs to be movement. If you're not pressing, then you're not doing anything correctly.
no one coming out to challenge
Nobody
him.
coming out,
He'll
even
step up.
them.
He'll give it a go. Oh my goodness, a good save there by Muse.
Good save. I'll give him that.
In a
It was a good save, but you should have never been in that position, Trey Muse. I'm sorry, Trey Muse. You should have never been in that position where you have to make such an amazing save.
Able to push that up body.
But then this was the, to give you an idea, the second half, the highlight package. There wasn't much because in the first half it was 0-0. This was the most dangerous opportunity. We did score, but then it was offsides the first half. I guess they decided not to show that. But we're going to break this down, but then we're going to go back into the actual game and show you what Loyal's trying to do. Because we see it. Loyal's trying to do something, and they're trying to play a style, and they're playing, and it works when it works. And when it doesn't, well, we've been seeing the results.
Sometimes you can't get to the ball, but if you can interrupt their view.
Oh, there's Martin with a shot and a save made by
Landon said it.
Derek.
He's not an offensive player, but he did good.
Great pass
He had
by
that. He had the header as well.
Back. This ball gets
Had that been
kick, and Derek says,
an
"No,
attacking
no,
player, I think they shoot a little higher up. Try to go for that corner on the top right. Nice effort. I'm not gonna trash Elijah Martin for that shot. It was a great shot. Good save from the goalkeeper as well.
So this is what we're going to go ahead and just show a little bit. Was that same play, right? So the highlight reel only shows the last 20 seconds of the play. But let me just go there. If you go back, this is what Loyal's trying to do, right? So obviously we were mentioning playing from the back, and that's a style that they're going for. Landon's, just that full Nate, Landon, whoever it is, they're going for that full American classic playing from the back. Vamonos, like let's go ahead and just tiki-taka a little bit, and then...
And that's why I mentioned you earlier. Landon's a crack, legend, American legend, still American. And that style stays within him.
Yeah, it's a DNA thing. Like, it's embedded in him. And so, again, when it works, it works. And this is an example of when it pretty much worked. So you have Loyal coming out from the back, right? This was actually a couple passes after they had been playing it in the back. You have give and go with Metcalf, Aiteba, Herzog, between 3.
There.
In between 3. The thing about Herzog, what I've been noticing is sometimes he goes to ground a little too easily, tries to get that foul, which he's not getting, which, they end up losing the play. You're on the floor. We're not getting any net positives out of it.
Yeah.
So it was good that he was in between 3 guys. Was it a little bit of luck? Sure, but you stayed upright. You didn't fall, and you were able to then return the pass right there to Metcalf, who made the run, giving it over to Charlie Adams with his left. Boom, Elijah. The shot, great block by Derek, the goalkeeper, who had a really good game. But again, that build-up play all the way from the back is what they're trying to do game in, game out.
You have to change it up, guys. Every once in a while, you have to change it up.
Yeah.
Like, even during the game, if your style is not working, this is again where the coaching needs to happen. Okay, this isn't working. We got to change it up at halftime. and that's not what I'm seeing. And if you keep the same style, it's gonna get old. It's not gonna be entertaining. But again, we have Tacoma next week. Hopefully, we do win that game.
So everybody was laughing at me during the Super Pod because I was like, what game are you looking forward to? And I said Tacoma. Why? Because I hopefully am going to see the punching bag that Tacoma is and has been told to us that they are. And we're actually going to see some offensive play in order to start and get the winning juices flowing,
Start
right?
the wheels turning, yeah.
Yeah, get the wheels turning, right? Now, I don't want it to be like, we're going to go against Tacoma. We're going to win 3-1, 3-0, lo que quieras. Estamos bien vergas, y que no sé qué. And then go into Louisville and then get your ass handed to because they're a pretty good team. But I've been looking forward to a San Diego Loyal offensive just masterclass, and this is our best chance early on in the season to get this. They do play this Thursday at Tacoma, which was the last time that San Diego Loyal won before the pandemic.
Yeah.
I was actually at Stone Brewery in a watch party with a bunch of front office. Warren actually bought me a beer that day.
Nice.
He bought me a beer that day. He told me some information that, like, he told me, like, they don't tell a soul. And I was like, okay, I got it, sir. Like, that information, I forget what it was. Like, it's out now. But I was like, oh, okay. Like, thank you.
Yeah.
So moving on into, like, a little bit. Let's see if I can move forward into this. Because I think la leyenda, güey. La leyenda, güey.
Oh,
La pinche leyenda, güey.
Like, you may be wondering,
¿Quién vergas es Vicente
¿quién
Sánchez?
chingados es este güey? For those of you who don't know who Vicente Sanchez is,
Es un crack.
he's a 40-something-year-old
41-year-old
player now.
who is also the assistant coach for RGV.
He's the assistant coach as well. That's so badass.
Right.
So you may be wondering, a 41-year-old is the USL? Yes. Put some respect on Vicente Sanchez's name.
Vicente Sanchez was one of the most lethal attackers in Liga MX history.
This was the FMF.
Correct. The
This
FMF,
was
not
Liga
Liga
MX.
MX.
This is FM.
This was like
back
long
when
tournaments.
you would see dope shit.
But
from the
again,
Mexican
look
league.
at this footage.
He was fast as fuck.
He's 5'5", 5'6" maybe. He's una madrecita. Him against
One of the best headers
Saturnino Cardoso is one of the most beautiful pairings in soccer history that I've ever seen. But then you mentioned this to me to make me feel better, the fact that he was the one that scored the winning goal, the 41-year-old. Que pues ya no chingó al Loyal, and this is for you, Jerry, too. Pero no las peló cuando.
En el 2006 contra las Chivas.
Toluca, Chivas won. En la
Con el
Bombonera.
golazo del Bofo.
Oh, man. Great times. So there's some solace there, Jerry. But going back into over here. So this is the play that they ended up scoring on the 86th minute. Like 86 minutes of good soccer. I think I would have been happy with a 0-0 tie at this point, right? It's points. It's something.
So there was lack of communication in this one. We see Charlie Adams is right next to Sanchez. The center backs are somewhere else because they see him there. So look, Yaro has to open up.
Yep. He pulls. It's a good pass, good vision. He pulls two center backs all the way down.
And then we see Charlie right there in the half moon. He's going to drop back because once you see the center back coming over here.
Why don't you just draw it, buddy?
You want me to draw it? Let me try it.
So you see Yaro getting pulled out, right? So he's pulling those two defenders that way.
You're not showing it, though.
No, yeah. I'm just so you can just write the direction that they're going. Yeah.
So right here, he pulled them.
Mm-hmm. He's pulling the two defenders that way with a good pass.
Yeah, and then
you have Charlie en la medeluna.
Has to go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Wow.
There we go. Right here.
Okay, yeah, and then that's what he does. So he does that. Okay. So hold up, play. Stop it right there.
Well,
Again.
you're not. They can't see it because you're not. You have it on this side.
Oh wow, thank you.
Yeah. So go back a little bit.
There you go.
That's what I meant.
All right, here we go.
You'll see the circle in there.
You'll see the circle in there. It'll get there.
Boom,
right
it.
there. So Charlie Adams is running.
These guys
from
get
the
pulled
middle
over
now.
here
Mm-hmm.
because the ball went that way, right here. Oh, I erased it. Anyways.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now Adams right here is gonna go right here. because the center back came over here, right? The center back's over here.
For our audio listeners, this is why YouTube is good. So yeah, so Charlie Adams is tracking back.
This guy eventually passes the ball back, and they cross it.
So again, I'm gonna pause it before the cross.
Right there.
Right there.
So, where do we see Yaros over here?
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Out of position.
Out of position because he had to cover.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Charlie Adams. No, right here.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not Charlie. But we have that defender right there, and then we have Charlie right here next to Vicente Sanchez. I love saying Vicente Sanchez.
2 balls.
Anyways, we're gonna see the center backs, the defenders. They see Adams right there. The communication has to be there. If Adams pushes up or if he moves, hey, I got a guy on me or something.
Mm-hmm.
This guy back here should also tell him, like, hey, dude, like, I got one, you got one, right? He sees this guy right here, so he kind of pushes up a little bit. It's his natural instinct as a center mid.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what happens when the ball crosses, when Charlie Adams pushes up, leaves him open. No communication.
And Charlie, look.
And he knows it.
He knows it.
He knows it.
He knows it. Like, and that's the thing with this team, right? They all know what we're gonna say. They all know what we're thinking. They all know they should be doing
course,
better.
they're
They all know.
professionals.
They all know this. Okay, so what are we gonna do about it? Are we just gonna keep going with this insanity and just, you know, hopefully things get better with the same tactics, same everything? No. Is it gonna change? Hopefully. We were talking about, again, very behind the scenes, right? We have these tickets for the season tickets to give away. It's going to be very selfishly, right? Selfishly, this is going to make it more difficult to say, hey, guys, let's go watch some soccer. Yeah, they're free tickets. People might not be comfortable, but then they're going to be like, well,
is the team at least good?
Is the team good? Like, am I going to go? The locals are going to put on, the channels are going to put on a show. Like, might as well just go to a drum circle, right? Might as well just go to a watch party. Like, no, like that's not what you want. You want people to be engaged in the stands. But the only way we can do that is with winning soccer. And, you know, the people who know at this point, if you'll know, the people who are going to support loyal, who are going to support them, win, lose, whatever, who are actual soccer fans, they're already there. The audience that needs to come in are the people who want to see some good quality products on the field, and right now it's just not happening. And with that said, it's 2 games.
Yes,
2 games in.
And yes, I mean, there are going to be people coming out just because they are tired of being home from the pandemic. Mm-hmm. They want to see something live. They want to have fun, go out, buy a couple beers. So
talk about couple, because there's limits at USD. But yeah, so that was the game for that. There's really not much else to talk about. I mean, if you want to listen to
Vicente Sanchez scored, man.
Vicente Sanchez, like, I was shocked when I read, like, on the pre-match information packet, like the media packet, like Vicente Sanchez 40, like, really? Because the thing is, like, he's always looked old, so I was like, no, it can't be him, right? It just can't be him, and it was him. You want to listen to a little bit of what our boy had to say, or?
Yeah, Bossman. Yeah, go for it.
All right. So what happened, Lance?
Sport. What matters is what you do in either end of the field, and they made the play that made the difference. So it's probably a pretty even game.
The media team is doing a fantastic job. Everybody, San Diego Loyal Media is doing a great job. They're getting a lot of practice of a lot of disappointing shots, though, and I'm pretty tired of that.
Hard to imagine that we didn't score in that game, but we can take a lot from it if you just look at the performance. Unfortunately, the reality is we lost, and so we didn't deserve to lose the game, in my opinion, but we lost, and so.
There is no such thing as deserve. Either you do or you don't.
You have to keep making progress and just keep getting better. We wanted to mostly just see a reaction from our team and how we competed, and we got that. Our team competed well. We're much better in our bravery to build and create chances.
That one, though. that Tumi Moshabane.
Llegó tarde. He
game.
got there late.
He got there
Couldn't get a
late.
good
It was
contact on
another
it.
good opportunity for San Diego Loyal. Another good stop by the
He
goalkeeper,
seems to always
Derek.
be late to every ball.
Yeah, he needs to be able to just adjust a little bit better on
Your
the fly.
timing.
Much
Adjust your
better than the
timing.
Phoenix match. And then unfortunately we fell asleep on one play, and credit to them, they made a great play to win the game. So at the end of the day, you can do everything right. If you don't score and defend your box, then you can lose. And that's what happened tonight. But
don't take
I
advantage.
look at performances more than results. And for the most part, I think we got pretty good performances out of every guy.
If you don't take advantage of your chances, you're not gonna win a game, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that famous saying, like, oh, cuando se escucha en español, güey, si perdonas, it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Like you know, like that mixed it up.
Sí, güey, en
that mixed it up.
español.
But
Yes.
like, si perdonas las jugadas, vas a valer madre.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't be. You just can't be giving freebies like that.
Yeah, he did really well. He provided us, I think, 3 chances probably on his right foot and then his head to score. So
Yeah.
he's not a naturally attacking player, but
He did play good. And Elijah did play
he
good.
gave us a lot there. And another day he probably gets a goal and we either win the game or tie the game. So I thought he was pretty good, and he helped us. Always helps us defensively. He's good in possession, and then he gave us some chances to score. And I know he's frustrated he didn't hit the net.
Right now, I haven't seen anything. Now that I'm looking at a header from Elijah Martin, who is not the tallest guy out there. Loyal's not good at balon parado.
They're not.
Both ways.
They're not.
Both ways. Like,
They have to
there's so many
practice
missed
it.
headers. There's so many. It's a size thing. It's I don't know what it is, but like that needs to be like polished.
Addressed, yeah.
Polished. Again, there's a lot of like Monday morning quarterbacking over here, but I think that's what we see. Like we're fans.
We're
who
not
are
trashing them.
We're not trashing
being
them. Yeah.
We're being critical. I do this with all my teams.
Feliz Dia de las
Every sport.
Madres. Feliz Dia de las
Feliz
Madres.
Madres a todas las mamás allá. en
But this
Mexican
is
Mother's Day.
classic Mother's Day advice. Like, nomás no. There goes the plane.
Oh,
There goes the plane.
yikes.
It left to Alzheimer's, man.
Wow.
I was in a case study, clinical trial for Alzheimer's up in Seattle, but it just fell
Here
through.
comes
for
the
some
Grey's
reason.
Anatomy talk.
Grey's Anatomy is fantastic. Season 8, and I'm almost there. I heard season 8 is a tough one by the reaction of the person that I was watching it with and starting it with. Like, wow, I hate the season. I'm preparing my butthole for it. Like, I'm just like clenching. Anything can happen. Pinches Chandra rhymes. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that Mother's Day thing.
I don't know either, but
Hey, happy Mother's Day.
He was in great spots. There's not a whole lot differently. In fact, I don't think there's anything differently we would have done today except score the goals. And so,
Okay.
again, I look at all
Okay.
of this in a big picture context. I think about last year where we were after 2 matches. We had 4 points, but we were nowhere near where we wanted to be. This year we are.
you
We
were
are where we-
nowhere near where you want to be until you signed Guido and Rubin.
True. That's very, very, very true. Just because it really was. That's what I was on the field. There was no necessarily. There wasn't an identity, and I could see that's what he means, right? Like, we have an identity, we have a vision, this is a direction that we want to go into, and we have the team for it right now. So we need to go ahead and have everything gel together. But again, something that hurts, and if you really want to be what you say you want to be here in San Diego, like, this right here is embarrassing. So this came out from the locals Discord, and I forget who posted it, but this is embarrassing. The San Diego Union Tribune, first of all, que chingue su madre San Diego Union Tribune. Like, as an institution, not the people. People there are fantastic. We actually just had a sports reporter or a reporter just follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they have a soccer column, I guess, in the sports section, and all the sports section soccer column says for San Diego Loyal, which is about 5 lines, the San Diego Loyal dropped in its second straight match to open the USL Championship season, 1-0 to Rio Grande Valley FC in Edinburgh, Texas. That's it. That's what you're getting. This is, and then you have like Manchester United story. Then you have a something else. But again, like, is that really your goal? Like, this is a team that is supposed to represent everything.
Needs to.
Y'all need to step it up. You guys need a writer.
Y'all need to hire my boy Cesar Hernandez.
Yeah, I think he's above that. I think Caesar's above that.
Oh.
I think he deserves better. Our boy deserves.
That's true.
I have my reservations about the San Diego Union.
Or have your editor or your writer check out his writing and plagiarize. Nah, I'm just kidding.
You want to be, believe it or not, I wouldn't have changed much of anything today except scoring goals. And defending the box on the play that mattered.
He said that twice.
That stuff ultimately just comes down to making the plays.
Okay.
And we can live with the result like this. Not happy about it, obviously, but we're gonna get there. It's,
hopefully.
It depends on how long it takes, but we're gonna get there. I'm not concerned about that.
There was a part that he says.
That was a part where he said, "Well, yeah."
There's a part that he says that he cares more about the team, the performance, than the results.
Yeah.
And
which is,
I don't know how I feel about that.
I also don't know how I feel about that. That did come out, obviously. It'll be there.
Know if he meant it like that.
I don't think he meant it like that.
Do you guys care about the win or how they play? I mean, I want to see them win playing good.
I want to see him win playing bad. I don't fucking care. Like I want to see him win at some point. Soon, very soon.
Doesn't matter how much time it takes. Apparently.
But you know what we need? You know what happens, San Diego Loyal?
What?
My attackants don't do the goal.
Yeah, my attackants don't do the goal.
They just do not do the goal. But I think that's so okay. Let's look forward to it, right? So Tacoma Thursday. Yes.
I want to say one thing real quick.
Yes.
San Diego Loyal, we love you guys. You guys gotta move on from Rubin.
Yeah, dude. Like
you guys are acting on social media like we created him or something. Come on, let him go.
It's over, guys.
He had half a season with us. Scored a couple goals. He's a better talent in the MLS.
Yeah, why don't you show John Kempin sitting on the bench for DC? All right, if you're so proud of your former strikers.
Straight up. And by the way,
oh, okay, yes.
If you're gonna take credit for that, I'm gonna take credit for telling you guys to look into Mexico.
I really think they already had scouts over there, but okay, we'll go with that because it is documented. You told Andrew Vasiliadis and others, like, hey, look into Mexican League for talent.
Rubin, someone clip this and send it to him as well. Like if we had people to clip this.
I'm fucking people, bro. What the fuck you mean, people? I am people.
You're welcome, man. Because of me, you scored a bicycle kick in the MLS.
Oh, wow. So, okay, we'll leave it there because Tacoma does face San Diego Loyal this Thursday against...
Dale, San Diego.
Shout out to you, to the Chavos and everybody, because it was fun. Like, I will say it was very, very fun.
I like the environment.
I need to see a win by San Diego Loyal against Tacoma, who aren't a good team from what I hear. They have to play in a baseball field, too, so it's pretty bad.
This is we're going to see if we're decent, good, or just as bad.
If we lose against Tacoma.
I'm going to lose my share.
Thank you
But that's all we have. Thank you for listening.
Fantastic.
Shout out to Tacos El Vaquero over in 3rd Avenue, right in front of 3 Punk Tails. Go enjoy your delicious tacos.
And we're going to go ahead and give away the San Diego Loyal tickets very soon for the first opening match against Las Vegas Lights coming up. So pay attention to that. I also want to give a shout out to our boys over at SD Inter, who also have a shop, an auto mechanic shop over in Pacific Beach. PB European and Imports. Check them out. As for Coach Alex, he'll hook you up. He's a good guy, fantastic, and proceeds go to help a local UPSL team who is playing.
And Fierce Beats, you're listening to a beat by Fierce Beats. Check them out on Instagram. And
sounds good.
That's what we have for you guys. Thank you for listening today and for watching. We appreciate every single one of you. We'll see you guys next week. You know who you are. You know who you are.
Get out of here.
Gosh.
Phoenix Riser.